Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. What the hell is going on already? Well, the turret is doing pretty well. Oh god, there's multiple sets of soldiers here. I better bring in the henches, because otherwise this is gonna get kind of bad. Yeah, we need to kind of cleanse the base here. Everyone okay? I think we're good. We also have a lot fewer people. I think what happened is, over the course of the last little bit, yeah, I expended a lot of minions trying to...
What to do? Another experiment requires
come on over, Zalika. I expended a lot of minions trying to do
Looks like a little bit of help.
events on the world stage, and also we just had a few too many people coming at once. I know we had a bunch of investigators around, and we wound up having to kill them, but they came from multiple branches, which is why I think that little mess popped off. Anyway, we just need to keep defying Blue Saint on the world stage in order to keep working along his path. He's currently inactive. Oh, we need mercenaries. Where's his other mission? Oh, that's 2 out of 3. Okay, so this is his only mission. All right, so we just have to hang out until we've got enough mercenaries to do the job. You can see from the gas clouds that Dr. Ming was on the front line of that one, but we've defeated Blue Saint yet again.
I confess, my friend, my belief in you is wavering. You seem determined to fight the fight of the Rudo.
You're just noticing this now?
I have given you my best efforts and still you resist. And yet, I will not give up.
I really wish you would already.
As a luchador must fight by the rules, so must I live by mine. My code says to never give up. So, I must obey.
Doom is upon.
Patching unwanted files.
So many sound clips. The time has come for your title fight with the Blue Saint. Identify his weakness, draw him into a trap especially designed for him, and then kill him once and for all.
I can feel it in my bones, my friend. It's finally time for you to see the light and arise a hero.
Funny you should mention your bones. I have plans for them later. You won't enjoy it.
This is how I know you have good in you yet. True evil could not make me laugh.
Someday soon, you're going to find out entirely too late that I wasn't joking.
The code of the luchador will guide me to victory. And then, my friend, I will guide you too.
Yeah, we'll see about that. First, a research project. Look at you, Blue Saint. You're not even trying to work out while you're in there.
Sooner or later, you'll all see the world my way.
Alright, what do I need to do? Oh, I was right. It was knockout gas. That's what I thought. Alright, so come over here. Actually, can you come over here? Good. And then come over here.
Experiment requires my attention.
Yeah, it's close enough, I guess, to looking in that direction. Alright, Blue Saint. Here, I have some knockout gas that's laced with something. I can't remember if there's some sort of... there's some sort of storyline thing that the knockout gas is laced with, but... whatever, at least it took him out. Oh, he says. Good. I hope it was painful. Piece of shit. Oh, wrong thing. Objectives. There we go.
You thought I could be saved, Blue Saint. How does it feel to know you fought and died for a lie?
Huh? I don't understand. You have a peerless mind. With it, you could save the whole world.
But I don't want to save the whole world. Not when I have much better things in store for it.
Lo siento. I fought my very hardest. But I see now that I failed you.
No, you failed yourself. I never needed saving. But the moment you went up against me, you did. Adios.
Damn, Zalika. I love her delivery. She really has grown on me so much from that first impression. Alright, now the hardest one. Can't wait to get you out of here. Atomic Olga, the unstoppable hammer super soldier, has set sights on your operation. Neutralize her before she becomes a serious threat. And this actually works in storyline context because I have not accidentally triggered her at all during Zalika's run. I have successfully manipulated her on the world stage and worked around her. So we technically haven't even met her yet.
Atomic Olga, daughter of the atom. I've heard quite a lot about you.
Good! That will save me time. I am here to stop you. Or kill you. Whichever comes first.
You know, I'm planning on getting Street Fighter 6 when it comes out in June. And I really want to mess around in the character creator just like I do for WWE games. I think Atomic Olga would make an interesting heavy character to play as. Like, she could be Zangief's sister or cousin or some crap.
We don't need to be enemies, you know. You could just step aside.
Maybe you are thinking that you can defeat me because you are so smart. Because you know things. But here is something I know that you don't. You cannot outsmart the winter. You can only wait for it to kill you.
Atomic Olga has challenged your might. Yeah, she's going to be very unhappy very soon. Atomic Olga has shown up, and I believe I have a... Yeah, I've got some sort of bug happening with the game. I even restarted the game, and for whatever reason, I have no sound effect.
Will you give it to me or not?
Yeah, I have no sound effects. I have voices and music, as you can tell. But for whatever reason, I do not have sound effects, and I don't know why. Even after restarting the game and restarting my computer, for whatever reason, I've got nothing. So this is going to get a little weird while I try to get things functional. It's probably going to be fine.
You are a plague.
Oh, that's even weirder that there's no sound, or there's no red alert noise either. This is really weird, man. I don't know what's been going on with my computer. I recently just got this morning an updated driver for my video card, and so maybe that's part of what's going on here. I have no idea. Wow, the gas cloud was able to get Olga kind of pinned and stuck in the corner here. I have no idea what's going on with my game. Maybe after the cutscene it'll fix itself? I don't know. Why is no one... Okay, there we go. I might need to bring a girl over here so we have a long-range option. Yeah, otherwise this is going to take a while. No, Zalika, here. No, don't murder a hitman. What the hell? Get over here. Can you not shoot? I guess she can't shoot. Well, I may as well bring her back then, because if she's not going to be able to help out, there's no reason she should get into a fist fight with Olga. Everyone is still stuck. This is weird.
This is seriously the best you have to throw.
I have no idea, man. Wait, did I accidentally... Did I maybe accidentally mute it myself? Hold on. No, it's... We're at 100%, and yet I have no sound effects. Oh boy, hopefully this problem somehow works itself out, because if there's gonna be no further sound effects at all for the rest of the campaign, that's gonna drive me a little mad. Alright, well, whatever. We got Daughter of the Atom finished.
You have managed to impress me, Tavares. Until I was worried that this would be easy.
Do you know how much sane people fear me? How lucky someone is when they can walk away from me and live.
Always you are bringing it back to who knows what tools. I may have lost, but now I know something new.
What would that be?
I know that you complete the Varish. I will personally make sure you do it again. Das Vidanya.
This is the weirdest bug. I almost feel like there's cotton in my ears.
Salary.
So that was a sound effect, but that was a UI. Yeah, there's just nothing. So if I, like, mute the music... Hold on. Just for my own amusement, if I mute the music...
A henchman has recovered.
Now, this is interesting. According to my audio readout, there is some sort of sound effect.
This iris unit will be offline for scheduled maintenance.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, this is interesting. So according to my sound readout, there is sound effects. So maybe you are hearing sound effects and it sounds like I'm going crazy.
A reboot.
But from my speakers, there are no sound effects.
Drywall, concrete, plates.
Alright, what happens if I do this and then start clicking around? Oh. Now I've got sound effects.
I'll tear it all down.
That's so weird. I don't hear anything. I hear the voices just fine. I'm gonna have to check the footage and see what exactly is going on. Oh.
This place is so shoddy, it practically
Now I've got
destroys
limited
itself.
sound effects. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of checking on my Windows settings. Alright, well, whatever. We've got him for now. Let's do the Atomic Age. Atomic Olga claims to be unstoppable, but everyone has a weakness, even a super soldier. The more you find out about her, the more likely you'll uncover what you need to bring her down.
I see you have been busy since our last meeting, Tavarish.
What? Yeah, I checked my audio settings. I was very busy.
It might surprise you to learn that my operation cannot simply be dismantled by an instrument as blunt as you.
A bullet is blunt, is it not? And my bullets have already dismantled quite a few of your minions.
This is unacceptable. My plans are in too delicate a place to risk an unbalancing factor like Atomic Olga. She calls herself unstoppable, but everyone has a weakness. It's high time I found hers.
And we will find it somewhere on the world stage. Olga is back for round 2, and things are getting a little dicey here at the turrets. I'm glad I've set this up. This is working out for me. Granted, they get destroyed a lot like that, but they do provide a little extra firepower when things start getting a little rough here. And even here, this turret, yeah, it's actually helping out a little bit while we have a hell of a fight going on right in the middle of everything. I don't need to activate anything there, but where's Ming? She would... Okay. Ming is very helpful. She hits extremely hard. She herself hits okay, but, like, that gas cloud does an amazing job at keeping the enemies in check. Not only is it damaging their health, but when it hits an enemy, it makes them cough, and so they aren't attacking back. Any sort of disruptive attack like that is always good for us. It doesn't damage any of the machines around, unlike, say, bazookas, rocket launchers, whatever. Kind of a downside that it hurts our minions too, but... Once again, a Google Captions test. I wonder if it just said our minions instead of our minions, or if the caption was actually strong enough. Anyway, you can see our people are choking and gagging here too. That's the downside. But it's great to disrupt the enemy, so I don't know. I like her. I might want to try to get her more often, even though she's a pain in my ass. So I'm going to take a quick ad break here, and then once we're back, we'll turn in that quest. And we're back. Let's turn in the quest, as I said I was going to do.
Whenever we have these little chats, you're always so jovial, Olga. What's changed?
You know exactly what has changed. You should not have brought my brother into this.
You came after what I care about, Atomic Olga. All I did was return the favor. And he was paid well for his services. Nothing happened to him. And nothing needs to if you don't test me.
I was not taking you seriously before. When I return, you will see how much I was holding back.
Yep, let's have our final... Oh, we're not at our final round yet. Atomic Olga has escalated her campaign against you. She will not be satisfied by anything less than your total destruction. Endure her attacks for as long as possible.
I notice you are not quaking with the fear of me, Tavarish. It is good that I am here to fix that for you.
You brag, but the Atomic Olga I've met so far is just a sore loser with a big mouth and a weightlifting habit.
That was before you decided to make it personal. Now, I will destroy your operation 1 minion at a time.
You made this personal when you challenged me. And while you fought admirably, you haven't beaten me yet.
In battle? Yet. But war is more than battle. We will see if you know that as well as I do.
Uh-huh. Well, as always, I'm not very intimidated, but, let's get to getting these missions as quick as possible so I can be done with them. You suck, Olga. This is where that gas cloud is really gonna come in handy because we are inside this tight little room. There's not a lot of places where anyone can run away from that gas cloud. And it certainly seems to be doing a hell of a number on them. Yeah, look at how fast their vitality goes down just from the gas cloud. It's a great ability. I really like Ming. I mean, when I do my all-military run, I'm tempted to get Ming anyway because she hits just about as hard as one. But I'll be a good boy and not do that. I mean, we'll have what? Pyro Jubei, Eli, Full Metal Jackie. I mean, that's a hell of a team right there. Anyway, guys, could you please finish off Olga round 3? Cool, here come the hitman. Okay, that didn't take very long once they got involved. No audio sting? What is going on with my audio?
You've taken shot after shot at me, Olga. But for all your grandstanding, it appears I'm still here.
Duh. I have not fought my best. Even I must admit this. But do you know why I don't worry?
I suspect if I remain silent, you'll tell me in just a moment.
Because I have iron will and a body full of theta radiation. Against those, your big brain is nothing.
You're right, Olga. I haven't thought of a workaround for theta radiation. Yet.
Alright, Pride goeth before the fallout. You two have come to blows many... Oh yeah, I would get Olga too.
You're a henchman.
That'd be a hell of a team. Red Ivan and Olga working together. Anyway, you two have come to blows many times, but no war can last forever. It's time for your final reckoning with the super soldier known as Atomic Olga.
Of my scientists, you are my foremost radiation expert. Who's still alive? What do you know of theta radiation?
We've never successfully harnessed it. It's rare, incredibly unstable.
And the thing which makes Atomic Olga so atomic. Which is why we're going to take it from her.
I see, but how are we going to do that?
It's a good thing I have a foremost radiation expert who's still alive to figure that out.
Time to do a little bit of research, and then we'll get her captured, use the magnet trap, and finish off the final super agent. I mean, I guess we still have Deep 6, but I'm not worrying about any of that submarine stuff on this run. Olga is here for her final attempt along with some investigators, so we've set her to capture and everyone else to die. Once again, that gas cloud is the thing that's helping me out more than anything right now. And Zalika is definitely to the point where she no longer has to be involved with any of this. No reason for me to risk her life, especially after the last game over that we will no longer acknowledge. Looks like they're kind of putting up a bit of a fight this time. Hopefully the minions get over here pretty quick, because things are getting a bit serious. Okay, yeah, here come the soldiers. Alright, now we've got to fight. As great as the henchmen are, they can't take that many people on by themselves. There we go. Yeah? What happened there? Did you just stop trying? Is that why we suddenly have you captured?
Sooner or later, you'll all see the world my way.
God, the chipmunk laugh is funny. I'm gonna just hang out here until her resolve hits 0, and then I'll finish her off. Well, Atomic Olga, it's been real, but I'm happy to bid you adieu. Or, I guess, das vidanya.
Do you remember what you said to me in our first conversation, Atomic Olga?
You said that we did not need to be enemies. And I disagreed with you.
And how did that work out for you? Your hometown destroyed, your powers gone, your war lost.
These words will not break. When a soldier goes to war, she always knows there is a chance she will lose.
I would say it's been a pleasure, Olga, but the one last thing you and I both know is the truth. Das vidanya.
Hell yeah. Alright, so that's it for that, and there's nothing left for me to do other than to chase the MSQ, so... I mean, I think we have less than a half hour of content left, so let's just finish it off in this episode. Let me clear this last objective. There we go. Or notification, rather. Let's do the MSQ. So, we have now finished a moment of preparation.
Good news, boss. Void is ready to start the Doomsday program.
Excellent. What are you doing still standing there? Get to it.
There's just one thing. It seems to require constant personal contact with the victims.
Users. We call them users.
We are making a weird ransomware, memeware combination product.
Right, users. But we don't have a portable version of Void.
Those watches the agents were using. I think something like that would work nicely.
Who wears watches nowadays? Alright, to control the mines, Void 2.0 will need to maintain constant personal contact using small devices. Lena Lundstrom may have slipped out of your grasp, but her watch schematics won't. Except she sorta didn't, because at least her animation was that she died, but whatever. Steal Lena Lundstrom's watch schematics. Okay. Luckily, we're not going to have anyone in our way while we do this. Here we go. Is that Sweden? I think that's Sweden. Steal the schematics for Lundstrom's watches. Wow, not even any fancy description there. We're just gonna steal some shit. We finished that, now we have a research project we need to do. I suppose in the meantime, when I have nothing better to do, I'm going to start slowly upgrading our criminal networks around the world. They aren't necessary. Whoops. Don't do that. There we go. That's what I meant to do. It's not necessary, I don't think, but if I remember right, later missions require us to have higher network levels. I mean, I had to have some level 4 networks just to finish off the super agents, so if we have a scheme that finishes and the region doesn't have anything better to do, I may as well just start upgrading. Can't hurt. It just takes a little time, and I'm not going to have to dance around the super agents anymore to do it.
Your scientists have made a breakthrough.
Alright, we've researched void watches, and now we need to set up factories on the world stage. Let's see, so here's one. We need 5 factories. Oh, that's a little lucky. My first 2 already had level 4 networks in them. Here's one. Also a level 4 network. I wonder, is that a coincidence? Okay, yeah, there's another one, and that needs a level 3. Well, rather than just upgrading it to 3, I may as well just upgrade it all the way. And we'll have these factories set up and producing our mind control devices in no time. Oh, wow, another coincidence. Yeah, most of my regions that were already level 4, 4 out of the 5 that were already level 4 had the mission in it. Huh. Watch factories have been set up, and now I need to gather influencers. This time it's personal part 2. Attract influencers to the island. As in, like, Twitter influencer? Well, Instagram influencers? Is that what we're doing? I mean, I guess if we're selling a product, there are worse people to get than PewDiePie or Markiplier to hawk products at people. With all the upgrading I'm doing, we're running out of broadcast power, and in order to have more broadcast power, I'm going to need more electricity, so I'm going to have to expand our power room a little bit and then work on expanding our control room. We've got the last influencer, so now it's time to present Void at the conference table. Still upgrading our broadcast power anyway. I don't know how much more I'm going to need to do, but it doesn't matter. I still a bit of a completionist as far as getting all my power consolidated, even if we don't wind up taking advantage of it. May as well have some more people at our disposal, you know, especially when the inevitable shit breaks down and I'm attacked on all sides by the forces of justice and their final Hail Mary to try to stop me from taking over the world. So every time I hear Bulla talk, I think something's wrong, but no. When she's talking, that usually means one of my enemies is dying. Oh, I see. My henchmen were thrown off the table because we've got some tourists who are checking it out. Oh, the influencers, of course. The influencer, give anything to them and they will make the whole world want it. Uma Wiggs, what a great influencer name. Sakura Wobbles, Nicola Takahashi, and Serge Wilson. I love the name Serge Wilson. We've got that, so now the influencer in influence regions on the world stage is what that says. Okay, let's send some people out to do that real quick. Oh, I like how we're influencing regions. Fund a new anime television series in which every character has a void watch. That sounds like something out of the 90s.
Task complete.
The Void Watches are in production and influencers around the world are turning them into the next big fad. They're going to be bigger than hula hoops! Oh my, the forces of justice are getting suspicious.
There's talk of riots in the streets if people don't get a Void Watch soon enough.
Wonderful. My influencers have done their job well.
The forces of justice won't like this.
Most of the forces of justice are dead and all their figureheads are gone, so it's fine.
They'll like what I tell them to like once my golden age begins.
Plus, if we want to do a fad, why would we ever involve the government into it? Okay, so here comes some alternative programming. If there's at least a half hour left of content, I'm going to stop this episode here and thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.